Happy holidays, everyone!
Whatever holiday you celebrate, it's the season. Right. So, welcome to our show.
And the HopCast is here with Christmas beers.
Yes, absolutely. So,
I'm Brad Chmielewski.
And my name is Ken Hunnemeder. And, well, Brad, I want to start off. I got you a little something for Christmas this year. Yes.
I got you something, too.
Did you?
Well,
okay, you can go first.
I got you a little something here.
Oh, you got me a big something. Well,
I figured it was right up your alley. Don't shake it too much.
Okay.
Yeah, don't want to jostle it.
I think I might know what it is then. It's bottle conditioned ale. You shouldn't have, Brad. This is the St. Bernardus Christmas Ale.
A side note that the bottle doesn't say. Been aging for a year.
Yes. So you've had this in your cellar.
Right.
And so this is actually last year's Christmas ale, and we're gonna pop it open today. But this is a Belgian. St. Bernardus has a few other beers that you may have seen around.
Like the App 12, the App 9.
No, they have 8 and 6, and they have a triple. They're also known for using the same yeast strain that they use at the West Vleteren brewery. Of course, it's going to be slightly different because they're using it at different locations. But we're about to gush here. So
that poured out pretty dark, but also kind of light looking.
Yeah, I mean, there's like some.
It's dark in color, but it
pours out like almost like a brown.
Yeah.
It's got some light around the edges, and I mean, typically with the Christmas ales, you're going to see a darker style of beer.
Right. Well, it's a Belgian Strong Ale. So
yeah, and that helps too.
Yeah.
So.
And it comes in at 10%. So yeah.
Well, it's a good thing we're close to the floor.
So a little bit ahead. Decent lacing there, but not much since it is such a high alcohol beer.
Yeah, exactly. So the aroma on this one, I have to say, is quite something. It's almost just smack you in the face.
Right. It's sugary, candy sugar, plum.
There's almost kind of like a port quality to this as well. It's like a really strong that you're getting from some of the Belgian yeast that's coming out. I'm ready to dive in.
Yeah, I think we should do it.
All right.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays. Oh yeah, that's just quite lovely.
Yeah, I think the aging has made it even smoother.
Yeah, I've had this beer before. This one's certainly mellowed out at least a little bit.
Right.
The flavors are just are solid. It's extremely well balanced. The malts are kind of like what takes the forefront.
It's not sweet like the aroma is.
It starts out with some sweetness for sure, but it dries itself out quite nicely.
It's making that 12 or the 10% even more drinkable.
It's extremely drinkable. So this would be one that you would bring home to the family. If you're looking to kind of subdue them for a little while. if Grandma's a pain in the ass every year, then you just knock her out.
Have a glass of this. But I almost wish there was more of that raisin or like a little more in the taste, which probably fresh it would have.
I think so, yeah. Because I can certainly pick up on that flavor. Which is what I was kind of expecting, but it's certainly mellowed out just a bit from the year of age that it has.
It's nice to see. I love when we open up a beer from the cellar just to see what could happen. We just happened to not drink this last year,
right? And if you're gonna do it, be sure to always taste it fresh so you can compare how it has changed over time. I know it's hard to remember and all that stuff, but it come back to you.
Write down some notes or record it.
Exactly. Start your own beer podcast.
But this
Don't do that.
No, they use the I think they use the App 12 as the base start beer, and then they kind of add stuff.
I think that would
it.
make sense. A lot of times with the Christmas ales, you're going to get like they're going to be spiced, and I'm not certain that this is necessarily spiced. Maybe, if anything, a very little amount, but it certainly does have hints of that their App 12 with it, which is their just quadruple.
Right. Well, they do try to stick to the like water, like the three ingredients. Yeah.
They might.
Since
I'm
they're
not
not
sure.
like defined by the Trappist or Belgian, like they do branch out, but they try to stick to that.
Yeah, because they're not technically Trappist. I believe they've
were,
tried.
They were, and then it changed since they weren't brewed in the Trappist
Okay.
like grounds.
So they were and they lost it.
They were, and then they weren't, and then
St.
they
Bernardus
tried.
be damned with you. Well, yeah. I mean, this is certainly a great one to try. You'll find it in the Belgian section in your brewery or in all your breweries over there, in your liquor store. Again, St. Bernardus Christmas Ale, and check out while you're there all their other stuff that they're doing too, because they do a lot of great ales.
Yeah, so let's finish that up, and then I kind of want to see what you got. Me,
I got you a little something.
Yeah,
Okay. Cheers.
Well, Ken, from the look of your glass, I think you enjoyed my present.
I have to thank you so much because it was just so delicious. It was very thoughtful.
I enjoyed it too, so
Yeah.
thank you for sharing the present.
It's the gift that keeps on giving,
Yeah.
and that can be shared. But with that in mind, I got you a little something too.
Oh, yes.
I've been trying to push this on you for a long time now, and I thought this would be the perfect vehicle. But Merry Christmas.
I kind of got an idea from the cap. What do we got? Oh, we got a Jolly Pumpkin.
I'm a big wild beer fan, and Brad's kind of like getting into him. He's warming up a little.
I'm dipping my toes.
Yes,
so.
so I just wanted to share my love at the holiday season for the wild beers. So
this is their Noel De
Calabaza.
Calabaza.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's aged in oak barrels, which I think all
of them are.
All
Yeah.
of them are, yeah.
All of the Jolly Pumpkin, they're out of Michigan.
Dexter, Michigan.
Yes.
Shout
Great
out
show.
Dexter. Thanks for watching.
Dexter totally watches our show.
You know what? It's cold, and my glass is empty.
All right, let's do it.
We might as well open it up.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna say the head is not the beer's fault. Maybe we shook it up a little bit. It's not probably
Well, it's probably a combination of things. I did bring it over here on my bike, and also it is a wild ale, which tend to be
It got out of control.
a little bubbly. So that one kind of gushed on us. But I mean, it smells like you would expect from a wild.
Kind of tart, like a spicy tart, though. Like a.
And there's some dried fruits in there and stuff too. So it's like this is their darker offering, which makes sense for the wintertime, you know.
Maybe a little cinnamon in there.
I don't get that.
Something kind of tickle the nose, spicy. So.
Yeah, I don't know if that's like just one of their yeast characters or
yeast.
yeah. I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure. I mean, there's just so many things going on that you can't really predict in this kind of beer. So
right, yeah.
Sometimes you just don't know.
And then it's put in the barrel, and it's like,
Yeah,
see what happens.
Comes out, it's good or it's bad.
Either way, we bottle it.
If it doesn't sell, we're out of business.
So let's try it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Yeah, very effervescent head. It's got, sour notes.
It's not as sour as it smells.
Mm-hmm.
The aroma is much more like, what's happening here? I don't know what I'm going to drink. And then when you drink it, it's just kind of sweet and tart.
Yeah, I don't know if because some of the darker malts, maybe they have some like caramel malts in it that kind of like has sweet malt backbone. So it kind of like maybe takes away from the sweetness or from the tartness rather. So you're gonna get a tart flavor up front, and then it like kind of rounds itself out with some malt at the end. Really quite nice.
That's nice. There's not a lot of, I guess, spicy, Christmassy characteristics going on.
Right. I mean, as we said, like a lot of breweries will use actual spices, you know, cinnamon, nutmeg, that kind of thing, in their Christmas beers. I'm not so sure that they used anything like that in this one. It's quite possible, but if they did, they erred on the side of don't overpower it, which I appreciate. Like, so.
Yeah, no, I'm liking this. It's not as sour as some of their other beers, so I'm enjoying that. And we got an ABV here. Oh yeah, this comes in at 9%, so not to be reckoned with.
So this is quite an episode. We've had what was the other one was 10, and
this is 9.
This is 9, and we'll probably be shooting some more later.
And really, I guess this holiday season, we're looking at beers that kind of go beyond the Christmas ale, like taking it to a different level, not heavily spiced and not like pie and dessert.
That's yeah, I mean, that's something that you get like a lot of times with the Christmas ales and also the pumpkin ales and stuff like that. They're just like overly spiced to the point where it's just not enjoyable, where it's almost not even beer anymore to me. It's just like a big, you know, helping of your mother's spice rack. But I do think that these maybe more so are just like beers thought in mind that you would enjoy over the holiday season.
Right.
So I think they're great picks. This one probably not something that the whole family's gonna like. No, however, the St. Bernardus probably is.
Probably. Or our beer of the month, which is the brewery Two Turtle Doves. Shut up, brewery. Shut up. Yeah, and that's definitely the whole family's gonna like that one.
I actually picked up a bottle today to bring back to my family. Yeah, so yeah, absolutely. They would not enjoy this at all.
So maybe booze them up a little bit with the St. Bernardus and then be like, I got this too.
Like I did to you. It's all in my mastermind. I got a plan right here.
Yeah, nice offering from there. I really like their, what was it, their Imperial Stout we had at a festival?
Yeah, the Dark Dawn.
Dark Dawn, yeah. That's not very sour at all. So it's like, if you're just getting a Jolly Pumpkin, definitely look for that one first. And then maybe this one, and then kind of see what else they have on the sour wild front.
You guys should, I mean, if you're not into it already, get into it. It's expands everything that you know about beer. Yeah, all their whole another galaxy.
So all their beers are oak barrel aged or matured, and then they're bottle conditioned.
Yep.
So they just don't know what's happening from the time they brew it to the time you drink it.
It's a contained madness, but it's madness nonetheless. So
so definitely pick up some holiday beers. Maybe swap Santa's milk for a beer this season.
That's right. See if you can pick up Santa on a DUI.
We clock this sled.
So, yeah, thanks for joining us. Cheers from the HopCast, and happy holidays. Woo!